Hello everybody, this is another exciting video by yours truly. This one here is going to take us to a soccer field, a high school soccer field, and as you can see by my video, and I'm showing you a cone there because some jerk off went and grabbed a cone from outside the parking lot and put it there. I guess he's trying to hold a spot, but anyhow. So this is for something called the League. It's actually called the League of Clubs. And it is I'm assuming it's semi-pro soccer. They're definitely amateur soccer. They're all across the country. The team I shoot for, which is called FC Monmouth, they used to be in a league called the NPSL, the National Premier Soccer League, and then for whatever reason they are no longer in that league. They've moved to this league, which is called the League or the League of Clubs. And I think there's like 50 some teams across the country. I'm not sure the whole ins and outs, but that's what I'm here for. And I had a little problem with the audio, so I'm doing a voiceover. And as you can see, my wonderful camera skills here as I'm just kind of flipping around the parking lot inside a car, and really pretty boring video at this point. But I'm at a field. It is a high school field they play at. It's like a park high school field. I think most of these teams kind of play in high school fields or some sort of rec field type of thing. And that's where I'm at now. So parking is not good in this parking lot. It's a very small parking lot. And if you arrive too late, good chance you might not get a spot. A lot of people use this because, like I said, it's also a park where there's other fields and there's basketball courts and things like that. But I've been doing this now for 4 or 5 years, and it's a paying job, and I appreciate it, and hopefully they appreciate my photos. So we'll go in. I'll try to record it the best I can. I don't know how entertaining that stuff is for you to watch, but I'll GoPro it and things like that. Also, we'll try to set up a goal remote. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, we'll see inside. All right. Game action. It's the same thing, man. All right. Nothing. Alright, so we did all the pre-game stuff. Now it's game time. I'm tucked away in the corner here, right, for the benefit of the sun, but I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Shape your body so you're not getting pressed. Hook a winger or find a Vilas.
Alright, we'll get back to something good. Picture time, picture time, picture time. Alright, so we're doing picture time. So these are the photos that I kind of dig, and these are the ones that I used for my Instagram account. These 4 definitely were I sent to the team, so they're not. I don't think they're crappy, but they're decent photos. I think anyway. So the first one here, as you can see, the player, I don't know names, but he's for the team that I'm shooting for. He's engaging in a penalty kick. As you can see, he's kind of, cocked and ready to go. That kind of sounds weird, but he's
getting ready to fire off a shot. I like it because of his pose. I like the way his arms are kind of fanned out and the position of his legs and everything like that. The players in the background on the picture left, I like, and the ref on the right, I like because he's got the red on it. It kind of adds a little something to what is like kind of a bluish, greenish photo. I don't know what he's doing. He's pointing at something, I guess, the guy. This was a penalty kick, so again, this was a series of shots. There's like 4 maybe. I thought this was the best one just because of that pose, by the way the arms are like out to balance himself, and he's getting ready to kick. That kick was made, by the way, and that was the game winner. So that was an important kick for him, and he made it. So good for him. Let's see the next one, the all-important header. I like this one again because it is, what it is. It's a header, and again, it's not peak. It's practically peak, not quite peak. A lot of junk in the background. Again, high school field. I like the scoreboard in the background. You can see the other players, some of the players directly behind it. The guy in the blue. You can see their facial expressions. The guy on picture left, he really doesn't have anything to do with this. And I mean, I guess I could have cropped him out, but then it would look a little weird. It would be more of a portrait style. I like the landscapes. I really don't like portraits. To me, this felt most comfortable, so I went with that. And yeah, I mean, I like it. So the cropping is weird with me because it always comes down to, for me, I try to get in as close as possible, but then I try to do what feels comfortable, what I like. If it doesn't feel comfortable, I usually just make it comfortable, if that makes sense. And some of these photos, if you get really in close, just doesn't feel right to me. So I do what I do, and that's it. I mean, other people might like it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. But nonetheless, here's another one, another header, not as dramatic. The guy's not really off the ground too high, but a little bit more. I used this. I didn't give this to the team, obviously, because it's not. I'm shooting for the blue team. They're FC Monmouth. This guy's another player. He's a player on the other team, so I didn't send the team I'm shooting for this photo. Obviously, it doesn't make sense, but I did. But I like the shot. I like the pose. Not pose, but I like the action shot. And even though it's not like going to win any awards, it's a decent shot, I think. And again, I could have gotten a little close, but then because the guys around him to the left and right of him, they don't really mean anything. The guy on the left, obviously, you can see his face, and he's just, I don't know what's going through his head. And the guy in the blue there, he's kind of more in the way. And I could get him out of the way, but then again, I have to go like a portrait style, and I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. So he's left in. I know his back is there, but he's not the focus. When I scream about backs, when they're the focus and their backs are to you, or that's the intended that they're the focus. The intention is that they're the focus and their backs to you. That's no good. And I have some examples coming up. I'll show you there. So that's good. So we'll take that. Let's see the next one. Okay, the next one I like too. This is peak action. It was a series of I don't know, again, 4 or 5 shots. They're going down the far sideline, further from me, and I don't know the guy in the blue. The guy in the blue was controlling the ball, but that's right on the tip of his foot there. And I don't understand the other foot. The other foot looks like he's on his tippy toes. I'd probably snap in half, or something would break if I tried doing that, or I would fall to the ground. But so they're coming down the sideline, and the other guy's trying to knock him off the ball, I guess. And so I like that. Yeah, the background's a little busy with the fence, and then the stands. That's like a ramp to the bleacher area. There's nothing you can do about that. Again, high school field, there's a lot of stuff around. I think if you go back a photo, you'll see there's like a lacrosse net in the background and things like that. But it is what it is. I'm okay with it. And yeah, they're my photos, so whatever. You're entitled to your opinion, should you choose to give one. All right, so there are the photos that I liked. And let me get to the photos here that I did not like. Or I shouldn't say I didn't like. Yeah, the photos I didn't like. They're photos I didn't use, that's for sure. And for whatever reason, for various reasons. And let me just pull them up real quick here on my iPad because I'm actually doing a voiceover here. So the first one is let's see, number 9. Again, I don't know who that is. He's trying to make a play on the ball on the guy in the gray there, and he slid to kick the ball away. And this was, I don't know, again, 3 or 4 shots. You could argue. I mean, so I'm gonna give you about 3 examples of like photos that I may have used, or like this is an example I think some people may have used, and I guess you could have, but I don't like it because again, the team I'm shooting for is the blue team, the guy on the ground, and you can't see his face, and I don't know. To me, it's not. To me, it's like not flattering to the team or to that player. And I think what you want to try to do is put them in a good light. You don't want to see them like, I don't know, screwing a play up or turning the ball over or getting burnt or whatever. Again, I don't think it's horrible, but if I was shooting for the gray guy there, maybe I would have, been okay with that. And even though it's not that exciting because the ball's kind of in the middle and he's looking at the ball and the other guy's sliding on the ground and the ball's just kind of in between them. So that was one that will not see the light of day. And until now. So after this, no more. The next photo is, again, now I was trying to anticipate something happening, and I don't remember what was happening before this, but I took maybe 3 or 4 shots, and I thought, I don't know, they were going to go down one way, and they went the other way, and it's just kind of a goofy photo. You can't see their faces. The guy in the gray, you can't see anything there. He's got the ball between his legs, which is weird. He's got big thighs, too. And I guess me commenting on his thighs is kind of weird, but he does have big thighs. And then the guy in the blue is kind of like looking down, like, hey, what's between your legs there? It doesn't look good. It's not anything I would ever show. I'm showing you guys, but I wouldn't post anywhere. And I definitely wouldn't give a client or a team or whoever you're shooting for that photo. It's just, I don't know. Again, the guy, at minimum, the guy in the blue doesn't even control the ball. So, again, it's not in a flattering light. It's not literal light, but it's not flattering to the player or the team. So that goes right to the trash bin there. And the next photo here, again, double backs, no good. Don't post backs. You can't win with this one. Yeah, okay, they're going for the ball. You barely can see the ball. Number 1. Number 2, you can't see their faces. It's not really peak action. And I think peak action, and that's a whole other thing. Peak action, they say you got to get peak action. There's peak action, and then there's like, peak action. There's like pre-peak and post-peak action. And I think there's nothing wrong with the pre's and the posts. Because I think you can argue that it is peak, some of these shots. But this here is, it's none of them. It's just them going for the ball. There's not much action. They don't even look like they're moving fast, or they would be moving fast. But I've seen people post these on social media and stuff, like the backs of players and stuff, and I just don't understand why you would. Just resist at all costs. I mean, if that's the best you got, I don't know, maybe then, and you owe somebody photos, I guess you have to, but if you don't have to, don't do this. Don't do this. Resist. That'll go right to the not the recycle bin, but the trash bin. We're not going to recycle this one. Yeah, it's just, again, this was much like the other ones. You anticipate wrong. They might go left when you thought they were going to go right or whatever. So I don't remember exactly what was happening here, other than I've got like 3, 4 photos of this in a row of, just stupid backs and not much else. So that whole series won't be seen, and to the trash can it will go. And that's it. So hopefully you like the kind of the good and the bad. I'm not ashamed to show you some of what I think are crappier shots. And I think I'll continue on because I think that would interest me. And Yeah, as I said a little earlier, the gold cam, keep calling it it's a remote camera. The remote camera just did not work out. I'm not even going to show you those. They're just not even worth it. So we'll try again. And yeah, I got another one of these coming up, and I'll try to do the same there. So hopefully you're interested, and if you are, comment. If you have other ideas or whatever, feel free. This isn't, I'm not the judge and jury here. I'm just showing you kind of the crap that I do. And, you can agree with it or not. So, and if you can, like and subscribe. I know that's kind of what you're supposed to say, so I'm saying it. And that's it. So we'll see you on the next one. And I think that's it, right? I didn't promise anything else on this one, did I? No, I don't think so. So anyhow, we'll catch you on the next.